Hello everyone, my name is Andrei Sombillo, and I am. We are tasked to create a simple PHP program called the Event Registration System, wherein basically in this program, you just have to fill up different sorts of information, including name, email, and then the events that you want to basically register yourself into. Wherein basically the system will going to calculate the total amount of the uh, selected events that you want to basically participate into. Uh, eh, just like this one. Let's say I'm having a hard time. There you go. And then let me choose one of those things and select some multiple events such as cosplay event and comic it. Or yeah, let's select them all. And we just have to click the register button, and the after clicking the register button, a confirmation message dialog will pop up if my computer will go into respond. Yeah. The confirmation message will go into pop up. Check everything if it's your information is what you are expecting it to be, and then click confirm, and then the registration summary will be in here, and as you can see, all the totality of the cost of every events that you have chosen, it will be summed up into the total cost, and then will be shown. So we have to separate files in our program, wherein basically it goes in the index HTML and then the processing PHP. I'm not going to explain the processing that PHP because Mr. Kylejustine Dimla is the one who's going to do that. So this is the body of our website, wherein we have style tags in it. We just want to basically present it a little bit much more creative. And then upon using styles, we also need to create a div class, which is the container itself, which contains all these things. And then the HTML form tag, wherein it gets the action from the processing.php, wherein we use the method of post, or the variable $_post, something like that. And then the rest of it is just basic HTML tags such as inputs. Upon creating this kind of selection, we used input type checkbox to basically create a list out of it. And then of course the input type register or submit. That's all. The PHP program will be explained by Mr. Kylejustine C.
Good morning, sir. This PHP process is about event registration system. The code starts with a conditional check to determine if the HTTP request method is post. It's checking whether the form on the previous page was submitted via post. If not, it redirects the user to index.html using the header function. If the request method is post, the code proceeds to process the form data. It uses HTML special chars to sanitize the name input field to prevent cross-site scripting attacks. This function escapes special characters. It uses filter bar with filter validate email to sanitize the email input field by removing invalid characters and formatting it as an email address. It retrieves the selected events from the events input field. Event input field. It performs validation checks on the submitted data. If the if the name, email, and selected events are not empty, it checks if the email is valid. Email address using filter validate email. If any of these checks fail, it terminates the script and displays an error message. If all validation checks pass, it checks whether the confirm checkbox was selected. If it's not selected or not present, it displays a confirmation message. It generates an HTML confirmation page with the user's name, email, and selected events. It includes a hidden form that contains the same data and a confirmation button. When the confirm button is clicked, it submits the form to processing.php. It confirms it confirm checkbox is selected. It proceeds to calculate the total cost of the selected event using calculate total cost function. It generates an HTML summary page. It displays a thank you message with the user's name and email. It shows the selected events and the calculated total cost. Overall, these codes handle form submissions, validate users' input, and presents confirmation.